Welcome again. We will see how to define in-scope targets using the Bubsuit proxy. When performing a penetration test, it is important to be sure that your attacks are only targeting intended systems. Attacks performed against unintended targets can result in legal liability. To minimize this risk, it is important to define your scope within Bubsuit. In this lecture, we will discuss how to define web application target with Bubsuit. Getting started with Bubsuit to perform web application analysis against a target. You will need to have a remote system running one or more web applications. In this example, an instance of Metasploit 2 is used to perform this task. Metasploit table has several pre-installed vulnerable web applications running on TCP port 80. In the lab setup section, I have explained how to installing Metasploit 2 in virtual machine. Your web browser will need to be configured to pass web traffic to a local instance of Bubsuit. Let's perform web application analysis using the Bubsuit. Just open Bubsuit. The leftmost tab in Bubsuit interface is the target. There are two tabs below this target tab called Sitemap and Scope. The Sitemap tab will automatically populated as content is accessed via the proxy web browser. And the Scope tab allows the user to configure sites and site content to be either included or excluded from the scope. To add new site to the scope of assessment, click on the Add button. Under the Include in Scope table, adding in-scope content can be as general as a range of IP addresses or as specific as an individual file. The protocol option has a drop-down menu that includes values of any HTTP or HTTPS. The host of IP range field can include a single host name, single IP, or range of IP addresses. So type Metasploit 2 IP address. Additionally, text fields exists for both port and file. Fields can be left blank to limit the specificity of the scope. Fields should be populated using regular expressions. In this lecture, the caret opens each of the regular expressions, the $ closes them, and the backslashes are used to escape the special meaning of the periods in the IP address. If you want to learn regular expressions, many resources are openly available on the internet to explain their use. You can refer regular expressions info website. I mean the regular-expressions.info. The conclusion is regular expressions logically define the conditions whereby a given host, port, or file may be considered in scope. Defining the scope of the assessment in Bubsuit affects the way it operates when interacting with web content. The Bubsuit configurations will define what actions can and cannot be performed on objects that are in or out of the defined scope. Okay, that's all about defining web application target with Bubsuit. Thank you for watching and see you in next class.